Like, you got to be preparing yourself spiritually, emotionally, relationship wise, you know, working on yourself first before you can receive something.
Exactly.
But you can't get that thing when you haven't even put in the work to be able to nurture it or take care of it.
If you're not ready to receive what you're claiming that you want, if you do receive it, you will destroy it.
What's up, everybody?
I'm Faya.
And I'm Yak.
And this is
Fayak
Fayak
Reacts.
Reacts. And we are reacting to relationship topics.
Yep, our first relationship topic segment in our playlist.
So what this is going to look like basically is we're just going to take like some of the most viral like relationship videos off of YouTube and different social medias, and we're just going to be reacting to them. So like feel free to, like, if you want us to react to like a viral relationship topic that you've seen, like feel free to message us below in the caption and send us a link and we might do it.
For sure. Yeah, so yeah, so
Whoa, I caught it. I was like,
I say, yeah, Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right. All right, so
Okay.
let's ignore that and let's get right into it. So we're going to go to Harley Initiated. It is a great podcast that we tap into here and there.
shout out to Harley Initiated,
Shout out to
the
Harley
creators
Initiated.
of this video.
Yep.
We're about to watch. So
Yep, so we're going to react to this, their most popular short. This is the best relationship advice. I don't know what the rest say. Let's see.
okay, so the top, I think it says this is how men commit. So what is the
Yeah.
let's click on the title.
Let's just see. All right, let's just jump
Listen,
into
you
it.
guys are getting our like first reaction
Yeah.
to this.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Women think that if I do it more for him, listen, like that, if I pick up his kids, if I give him as much sex as he wants, if I turn him out, I show him I'm that ride or die chick, I'm that chick, right? Then the more I do, they think that I'm going to get his affection. But that ain't
That
how men
is
are.
so true.
And y'all can tell me this. Watch this. A man doesn't commit to the woman for what she does for him. He commits to her based on who she is to him. Now watch this. If I look at that same woman and I look at a woman who nurtures me, empowers me, helps me to grow, supports me, all of a sudden the way I look at her brand becomes different. So I put her in a different category.
Okay.
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
Like I agree.
I agree because, you know, I've seen this firsthand, you know, and it's true. A lot of people need to realize this, that you don't jump into a relationship full on and do wifely things as a woman to a man that you're not their wife yet. You know what I'm saying? You're jumping the gun and they're going to like what you, they're going to not want to push it to the next level for marriage because they're already receiving everything without the marriage.
You know what? I agree, but then it's like I don't. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So basically,
I gotta hear this out.
okay, so before we got married, I cooked for you, I nurtured you, would give you back massages, different things. People would consider that wifely duties before we got married. But the reason why I did that is because not only was I in love with you, but even before that, I really, really liked you, and I knew that you were reciprocating the same energy, that it wasn't coming from a place of manipulation or trying to use me to get something. I feel like a lot of women, where they go wrong is they want to be, and this is not even just for women, this is also for men as well. But since we're talking about women specifically, because the video, we're reacting to the video, and the video is talking about how women feel like they do all of this. If they do all this for a man, then he's going to like love them. Since we're talking about women, I'm going to relate it to women specifically, but this goes to both sexes. I feel like a lot of times women just do it with the wrong men. I feel like that, like you're supposed to, because
Okay.
here's the thing, a man is supposed to teach you what he's going to be like as a husband before he's your husband, because how will you know if you want him as a husband? You get what I'm saying?
That is true.
If he's not a provider, if he's not a protector, if he's not professing good greatness over you and over himself, like before you get in a relationship, how do you know if you want to be married to him? It's the same thing for a man with a woman. If you're not, you know, having wifely characteristics, you know, before you get married? How does he know that he wants to make you his wife? I feel like a lot of times where we go wrong is we're doing it with the wrong people. Look, I'm a firm believer in Jesus, okay? And in God.
Amen.
And so like, it's like God, he gives you the Holy Spirit. A lot of people call that your gut. If you're not a believer, it's your gut feeling will always tell you when somebody is tripping or is not for you. People call it red flags. People call it gut feeling. I call it my Holy Spirit. So what happens is when you feel in your gut that this is not the right person, you're literally seeing these red flags. That's not the person you're supposed to be catering to, giving your everything to. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not ready. Like, I feel like a lot of people, women especially, just because it's in our nature to nurture. But I feel like our generation has kind of gotten out of trying to build a man. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people want to, and it's not even just women, it's men too, but I feel like a lot of times people want to build somebody. You get what I'm saying?
And what do you mean by build somebody?
Build somebody as in, oh, they're not perfect, but I'm going to, you know, if I give them all my love and care, they're going to be better. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it. It's like getting a broken down car off Craigslist.
And then it's
and
like,
then trying to fix it up.
I'm going to fix
all the
up and
time.
do all the work. Like, you're going to be drained. Girl, you're going to be drained.
That comes from somebody who had a jacked up car, so.
In the past, yeah.
You got to know what matches you.
And here's the thing. It's okay to grow with somebody if you guys are like growing together. You get what I'm saying?
With the same goals.
With the same goals. But you can't grow with somebody when they don't have the same goals and you're forcing them to grow with you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of people try to force somebody to grow with them, like, because they see potential, or they see, it's a different thing to see potential in someone who actually wants to grow with you, and then see potential in somebody who doesn't want to do anything, or who doesn't want to grow with you. They don't mind growing with somebody else, but they just don't want to grow with you. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where we get lost. I don't feel like it has to be so hot and cold, and I feel like in this generation we are so focused on, oh, I'm not doing nothing for a man at all, and a man is like, I ain't doing nothing for no chick. It's all about me, big money moves, business, this, that, and the third. It's not always hot and cold. We don't live in a hot and cold society. Like, it's not hot and cold. So it goes back to, again, in order to be with a man, in order to know if a man is right for you and is going to be a good husband, you have to see those husbandly characteristics and qualities within him before the relationship. Vice versa with a woman. If like a woman is supposed to be your wife, and like, you have to see those wifely characteristics beforehand. That is just not possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you do have to, in a sense, you know, show that beforehand. I just feel like a lot of people are doing that with the wrong person, period.
Yeah, I agree. And now that was a good point you made. You know what I'm saying? I see what you mean. Yeah. From my stern point earlier, I'm saying that you shouldn't be just jumping in, being a full husband or a full wife before y'all are even husband and wives. You made a good point that you got to show those characteristics. I bit my tongue.
Oh no!
You gotta show those characteristics.
Video. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, turn it off.
You gotta show those characteristics to let them know what will happen once you guys are married. Because like with me and you, I made sure you was driven places. I made sure that you weren't alone in certain areas, and if you were, I was always on the phone with you if I couldn't get to you. You know, open a door for you, and you know, just like. And walking on the right side of the road. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I always walk close to the car side, you know, stuff like that.
That's great manners that a lot of people don't have. But like, when we're getting to the core of it, there's like other things that you've done that's like way deeper than just even that. Like, just on the fact alone, you driving me in order to like long distances when you were tired after working a full shift, so I could go ahead and be in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Staying there with me, it's being a supporter for me. You know what I'm saying? Or even like paying my dorm fees when your girl couldn't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel
like,
bad about that.
but I mean, that
about
other stuff that you were talking about, yes, that's nice, but that's like chivalry. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of people don't have, which I'm appreciative. But it's like so, it goes so much deeper than that. There's different things that showed me that you were a provider, that you were a protector, that you genuinely cared about me. You know, when you feel that, it makes you want to give your all into that relationship. Again, it's about the energy the other person is giving. So I feel like a lot of people place energy in people and they're not getting the same energy back.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't feel that initial energy, and it is something that goes from both the man and female. I can't believe I just said that word. To both man and the woman.
What?
No, I hate that word female, and I can't believe it even came out of my mouth.
You hate the word female?
It's just so
Male?
both male and woman. Like, it's both it's a reciprocated energy that the woman has to feel from the man and the man has to feel from the woman. You get what I'm saying? Before you even move forward. So I feel like the issue, the core issue that has been within like this generation in general is just that. Like, a lot of people will get with somebody that's not reciprocating their energy. They're giving their all to somebody who's not reciprocating their energy, and then they're saying, I'm not ever going to do this for a man, da, 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 da. No, you did it with the wrong man. No, you did it with the wrong woman. You get what I'm saying? You have to have your spirit of discernment has to be high. I mean, that's spiritually, that's what that is. It's your spirit of discernment. If you want to call it red flags, if you want to call it your gut feeling, you need to trust that, okay? It's there for a reason. That person's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not be delusional. But yeah,
Right.
so
to wrap it all up, what I'm getting is that to exude who you are in a relationship when it comes to being a wife or a husband, give those qualities, but make sure that your gut feeling, for those who aren't spiritual, or your spirit of discernment is able to recognize if things are being reciprocated in the right ways.
before you give your everything, you need to vet people in general first. You know what I'm saying? You need to vet and see, because people
Vetting,
put on a
courting, right? It's like courting.
the courting phase is the vetting phase, is what I was
Okay,
taught.
so same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in the courting phase, you're vetting the person. The man is vetting the woman is vetting the man. You know what I'm saying? Are you putting on a facade for me? You know what I'm saying? Is this, and then when you actually get to know this person and you go a little deeper, if you can tell, you can always tell when a man or a woman is reciprocating the same energy as or not. I don't care what it is. You can tell if they're being fake. You can tell if they're being overly like, and then they're just like, you can tell.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody tells me. You have a gut
And
feeling.
then people choose to
It'll
ignore it.
tell you, and you'll choose to ignore it. And then when the SHIT hit the fan, then you be like, I knew it. I knew You know what I'm saying? Like, you already knew it, then why did you move forward? You can tell.
Right.
So when you have that gut feeling that somebody is playing games or not right for you, don't move forward. I mean, unless you like playing games too, and you want to play Monopoly with each other, go ahead and do that. But like,
no good fruits come from that.
exactly. But it's like, if you like actually want a serious relationship, trust your gut the first time. Trust the Holy Spirit the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust the red flag.
Yeah.
and if just really quickly, and in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, if you feel like the person is actually reciprocating your energy, because just like you can tell if somebody is being negative, you can also tell when the energy is being reciprocated positively. You get what I'm saying? If you feel like you're kind of getting the go ahead by your gut, by the Holy Spirit, then okay, then you can start to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And nobody's saying to like not be who you are, but just, you don't give everything. You can still be who you are without giving all of you.
Yeah, and the most important thing to take away from this is something that we most definitely did in our first month of dating, which is set standards, ground rules, set standards, ground rules, and non-negotiables. So that automatically, if somebody's like, oh, now I can't do that, then okay, goodbye, on to the next. And in that way, when you set those rules, the person that really want to pursue that relationship with you will, you guys, y'all respect each other's ground rules, I'll say, and will try to, do your best to work with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like we did. So now, of course, now I feel like I need to say this because I feel in my spirit to say it, is that don't set crazy expectations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is not going to be jumping out the gate making $500,000 jumping out the gate in the dating. You know, a lot of women be like, oh, I want this dude to be 6'7", dark, and he needs to be making $500,000 a year. Like, bro, come on now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's some people that actually make that, but that's not the average person.
Like, yeah, you can't be you can't be an average person asking for something that you can't reciprocate. That's my point.
And I'm all about speaking life into yourself. So if you're speaking life over yourself because you want it to happen, I understand. But I really like what you said, because I'm a firm believer in you are what you attract. Okay? So if that's what you want, you need to be that. And I believe that at that.
Right. Even like Nipsey Hussle said, like, when opportunity meet preparation, like you got to be preparing yourself spiritually, emotionally, relationship wise, working on yourself first before you can receive something.
Exactly.
But you can't get that thing when you haven't even put in the work to be able to nurture it or take care of it.
Just to piggyback off of that, like, if you're not ready to receive what you're saying that you want, and I'm gonna bring it back to relationships because we're talking about relationships. If you're not ready to receive what you're claiming that you want, if you do receive it, you will destroy it.
Wow. Yeah.
And sometimes us not receiving what we want is God's way of protecting us from being self-sabotagers and destroying what God has planned for us because you're not ready. So if you're ready, if you feel like you really want something, you need to start here first. You know what I'm saying? You need to start with you, because you are what you attract. And if you really want something, you have to be ready. You have to be prepared for it. So yeah. But that was dope. Shout out to Harley Initiated.
Yep.
We'll be moving forward with another reaction video to relationships soon. Send us some stuff. Send us.
Go ahead, drop some things in the comments. Let us know any videos that want us to watch in regards to relationships for our relationship playlist.
Yeah.
And
or food, or anime, or Jesus, or pop culture, whichever one. You feel me?
All of them. Okay. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll be seeing y'all on the next one. So this is Fayak. We out. Peace.